Hello, my beautiful friend. Good morning. How are you? I'm doing great already because like I've been doing, been doing my affirmations. They're working. Keeping track of my thoughts, my words. The words in my head are matching the words that come out of my mouth, which is, that's congruency right there. But anyways, I'm on my way to Planet Fitness. Gonna kill my legs today. But I wanted to talk about a new affirmation that I came up with last night. And this is a powerful one. This is kind of a crazy one. So, last night I was just being very thankful for the path that I'm on, because I feel like, I'm on this, it's not very unlike a path that I've been on before. Like I've felt like this, and I lost it, but like I'm back on track now, and even more so, because it's, I'm getting very technical with it, with the whole, mentality thing, and, evolving, and, just being in this mindset. It's not brand new to me. I have been in this mindset before, where I'm focusing on loving others and, this and that. But like, I'm back fully. But anyways, I'm getting off topic. So I'm thankful. And I was thinking to myself, I'm doing some mirror work. I'm like looking at the mirror, looking at myself, seeing myself the way you guys see me as a person. I'm seeing myself as a human. And I'm like, who would have thought you, Brygo, would be on like this, spiritual enlightenment path? That's what I like to think of it as, because that's what it feels like. Like I truly feel like I'm like, really there. But I'm saying to myself, who would have thought? Who would have thought? I never thought that was meant for you. And then I recognized myself saying that. Like, I never thought? What? And I'm looking at myself, and all of a sudden it came to me, I always knew you were meant for greatness. And I said that in the mirror, and it felt insane. It like me saying that to myself felt insane. Brian, you were always meant for greatness. It was like, whoa. Because it's one thing to have someone else see something in you. Like if, someone says, you know what, you're meant, they compliment you, they say something. It's like, oh, this person has faith in me. That's so nice. But you yourself might not fully believe it. You're like, oh, this person, that's cool they're saying that, but it's not really true. But when you say it to yourself and you mean it, it is powerful. Let me say, I stood in front of that mirror and I said it. I kept saying it, and I'm like, my mind is like exploding. It's like, holy, that is powerful. And I don't know. I feel like it's important. I feel like if you're gonna be great, if you're gonna be someone that succeeds in whatever the heck you're trying to do, you need that mentality. You have to say, listen, it's like, rappers have this, the whole, like, I'm the best. I'm just the best. On this mic, I am the best. But, you need that, I have to believe that I'm meant for greatness and that I could do anything I want and achieve anything I want. And I really do believe that. I believe that because I've achieved stuff. When I put my mind to things, I do achieve it. And I know with the proper focus, I absolutely, I could do whatever I want. It's just, I realize that I do lack focus and purpose in this life, as far as, career and, what am I doing? That's always been a tough one for me. There's reasons for that, but anyways, no, that affirmation, I always knew I was meant for greatness. Try it. look in the mirror and say that to yourself, and tell me what you feel. What does that feel like to say that to yourself? You know, it's one thing to give others props, say, you know what, person, I believe in you. It's one thing for that, but when you're receiving that from yourself, it's like, it's, for me, you know, someone who's always struggled with self-esteem and self-hatred, self-loathing, to turn it around and say something that amazing about yourself feels, I don't even want to say uncomfortable, because it is very different. It just felt so amazing that there wasn't even discomfort. It was just pure connectedness, just higher level stuff. You know, it's kind of hard to explain, but I love it. I'm going to keep rolling with that. I'm going to keep talking to myself in the mirror like a psycho. I don't care. It works. It works. We got to do what works. You know, let the brainwashing, the reprogramming, let it happen. It's already it's happened. It's happened. Not, you know, there's no more I will be it's I am this. You know, because if you say, you know, I want to give up this, it means you haven't given it up yet. You know, if you say, I want to be this, it means you ain't that yet. So I'm saying, I am this, I am that, I am the freaking greatest. You know, I don't want to, you know, make it sound like I think I'm better than anyone or anything like that, because it's so not that. It's just, I'm coming to terms with my true identity that was there all along. It's just, you know, this world has a way of making you forget sometimes. And that's part of the human experience. You know, we come into this world and we forget that we're just these little orbs of love inhabiting a human body to have this experience. Apparently we all wanted this, you know, from what I'm listening to people who have been to the other side and brought back some info. They're saying all of us humans here, we decided this and we got blueprints before we even come into this world. Like, we're here to learn. That's what we're here. This is Earth School. Yeah, we're all in school. And you know, I just think it's insane that I'm like remembering. Not that I'm remembering it, but it's like I'm accepting that that's what this is. Maybe it's not. Who knows? But it makes a lot of sense to me that that's what this experience is about. And, you know, connectedness, loving others, that's like the main point. That is what I'm here to do. But, you know, that's not defining a like overall purpose. Like, how am I going to do that? You know, like with a job or I hate it. I hate the whole job thing and money, but whatever. But anyways, you were always meant for greatness. I said it to myself. You should say it to yourself, because it's crazy. It's crazy when you say it and you mean it to yourself. Go try it. Love you guys. Bye.